Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to set the record straight and stop more lies and narratives from another weird LeBron James fan page on Instagram. I saw this post of LeBron James' field goal percentage at the rim in the playoffs. And they were saying that LeBron James is the greatest finisher by far at the rim in NBA's history, guys. That's right. They're saying LeBron James is the greatest finisher at the rim by far in NBA's history based off of a field goal percentage at the rim in the playoffs. And how many attempts he's had at the rim in the playoffs highlights that he's the greatest finisher at the rim because he averages like 71% at the rim in the playoffs. And they said that since 1997, this stat was kept since 1997, guys. And they said that because of this stat, LeBron James, I think it was like fourth on this list behind like Shaquille O'Neal, like Al Horford, and like someone else. Because LeBron James is on this list at 71% in all the attempts they said he's had in the playoffs, that makes him the greatest finisher by far in history. In history, guys. LeBron James is the greatest finisher at the rim in history. We're going to talk about this video real quick, guys. Give you some perspective and context here. These fools never give you. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, you know, I am truly, truly humbled, man, by all support, guys. It really means a lot. Thank you very much, man, to all you guys out there, man. Shout out to the membership, man. Real recognize real, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, I saw this on Instagram yesterday. Once again, Instagram is becoming a weird place for me. These things I see popping up. It's like Facebook now and TikTok. It's a worthless place to be. You know, like I said, for things that you see that people post, it just doesn't make any sense. It's crap. So I saw this post from another weird LeBron James page that with zero originality or creativity. All these LeBron James fan channels and pages are all the same. They're copy and paste. They're generic, guys. No originality, just like LeBron James. They follow and are just like the guy they follow. The name of this page is Witness King James. How lame are these guys? LBJ for King for Life. Goat James Kingdom. Witness King James. What was the other one I saw? LBJ. I mean, these guys are not original, man. Every channel on LeBron James page is all the same. They post the same stuff over and over and over and over again that they get from Nick Wright and the Shannon Sharps. They're unoriginal. They cherry pick stats all the time. That's their MO, right? They don't have any perspective or context because these guys are like 17, 18, 19, 20. They don't know the game. So how can they give you perspective? You understand that? There's no perspective here. No context. So I saw this post and it says, this is the quote, guys. LeBron James is by far, in capital letters, by far, the greatest finisher in NBA's history. Now, I want you to think and remember, understand, the key word here is by far and history. Those are the key words here, all right? And they're basing this off of some stat that they found. I don't know where they get these stats from. Like, once again, these guys always searching for some weird stat that makes doesn't even matter or add up to anything. So they have a stat that they said that LeBron James' field goal percentage at the rim. These are the greatest. I think they had the top 10 guys as field goal percentage at the rim in the playoffs. This is what they're saying. In the playoffs, field goal percentage at the rim, LeBron James had more attempts than anyone else as far as field goals at the rim. Because all LeBron James does is shoot layups and dunks, apparently. Like we've been saying. And LeBron James' field goal percentage is 71.2% at the rim. So they had a list here, guys. This is the list. Shaquille O'Neal was number 1, 72.8. Al Horford, number 2, 72.6. Giannis Antetokounmpo, number 3, 71.9. LeBron James, number 4, 71.2. Andre Iguodala, number 5, 71.1. Nikola Jokic, number 6, 71.1. Kawhi Leonard, number 7, 69.6. Rudy Gobert, number 8, 69.5. Dwight Howard, number 9, 69.3. And Kevin Durant, number 10, 68.4. Now, something I want you guys to understand when they wrote this this comment. They said LeBron James is by far the greatest finisher in NBA's history, even though the numbers point to Shaquille O'Neal as number 1. They're saying LeBron James is by far the greatest finisher in NBA's history based over this percentage, but he's 4th on this list. And then they said, oh, because of the amount of attempts that he's had, he's only behind Shaquille O'Neal at point something 6, they said, 1.6%. So because he's so close to Shaquille O'Neal, and because he's taking so many attempts, that makes him greater at finishing at the rim than someone like Shaquille O'Neal, based off of the percentage. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense to me. They're going to say they have to finagle. Even though the numbers say Shaquille O'Neal, they're going to say LeBron James the greatest finisher by far. Let's understand something here, guys. I want you guys to understand this here, okay? We have to understand. I want you guys to think of the names that are on this list. Shaquille O'Neal, Al Horford, Giannis, LeBron James, Andre Iguodala, Jokic, Leonard, Gobert, Howard, Durant. All of these guys, except for Shaquille O'Neal, are 2010 type of players. Or 2010 guys. Andre Iguodala, I believe, came in 05. Al Horford, I think, came in 05. Durant, I think, was, 08. Leonard was 2012, I think. Gobert was 14. Jokic, I'm trying to think, 2016, I believe. Giannis, 2004. So all these guys are current era guys, essentially. So are we surprised to see all of these names? Even LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I mean, are we surprised to see their names on this list? I don't think we're surprised at all. And why is this? Because there is no rim protecting in the NBA. The NBA is not the same. If anyone thinks that the NBA is the same since about 2010, 2012, any of this time frame in that range, if anyone thinks the NBA is the same as rim protectors for the last 10 seasons, you're an idiot. It's not the same era of NBA. But another point that we have to understand here, I want you guys to be very clear. Think about this, how dumb these guys sound. And like I said, they're not going to give you context or perspective or be honest. They just talk the talk. This stat has only been tracked since 1997, guys. 1997. So how can you then say that LeBron James is by far the greatest finisher in NBA's history? NBA's history did not start in 1997. You see what they do here, guys? They love to exaggerate. So LeBron James is the greatest finisher of all time because of a stat that's been kept since 1997? God damn it, man, I tell you. Oh, my God, these kids are so lame and stupid, man. These pages are a joke. These channels are a joke. None of these people played sports. They never played sports. They didn't represent sports. They didn't compete in this stuff. They don't care about the sports. If they played these sports, they would care more about the sport. But they don't give a damn. They only care about LeBron James. They're only celebrating him, not the sport. What kind of asinine statement is that? He's the greatest finisher by far in history because of a stat that was kept since 1997. So you have no idea what Will Chamberlain's percentage was. I'm pretty sure he's probably a better finisher at the rim than LeBron James. Will Chamberlain's a much greater finisher at the rim than LeBron James. Stop it. Obviously, Shaquille O'Neal was. Give me Michael Jordan all day, every day over LeBron James at the rim, guys. Damn the field goal percentage numbers. I don't give a damn what the numbers say. I don't give a damn. Once again, it was trash in 97. Michael Jordan was out of the league in 98. So we don't have numbers on Michael Jordan like that. But he's definitely the best finisher by far in NBA's history. Like I say, he's definitely the best finisher in his era. Do you guys believe he's a better finisher than Steph Curry is? I think Steph Curry has a much greater repertoire finishing under the rim than LeBron James does. Kyrie Irving, to me, is a greater repertoire under the rim finishing than LeBron James does. LeBron James is able to finish the way that he's able to finish based off of what? The lack of rim protection in the NBA over the last 10 years or so. The lack of physicality in the game right over the last 10 years or so. LeBron James' ability to use his physicality in this same era. He's able to travel, carry the basketball. Is that not going to help you get a higher percentage at the free throw at the rim? When you watch LeBron James play basketball, this man misses layup all the time. He misses many open layups, LeBron James. How many times did LeBron James miss open layups at the end of games, in the finals? Go to 2015 finals, guys, and go watch the end of game 4, the end of game 5. LeBron James missing layups. Layups at the rim. He's missing them in crunch time moments. So once again, I would love to know what the field goal percentage is for LeBron James in those kinds of moments, in those scenarios, not just for the playoffs in general. Once again, if you want to cherry pick these stats and try to come with these little niche stats, then you should also look into the details of the stats when it counted most. Right? In the finals, with the score tied, with the shot clock running down or the time low on the clock, what's his field goal percentage of the rim then? Like I said, in this weak era, NBA, no one's impressed with LeBron James' finishing ability. Listen, LeBron James has got to use his size. Great athlete, LeBron James, man. Could dunk the ball, man, no doubt, right? He does that basic boring dunk, but he'll go up there and He's a great alley-ooper, LeBron James, man. Like I said, he's got some great, powerful dunks. No doubt about it. But all you're doing here is highlighting LeBron James' entire game is layups and dunks. That's all you're doing here. We know LeBron James got no mid-range. We know he got nothing outside the paint. So really all you're doing here, again, is really making your boy LeBron James look like, once again, a one-dimensional player that can only score close to the rim. That's the only place that he's effective at that degree. Let's step back a little bit outside of right at the rim. Let's go back a couple of feet. What's the field goal percentage then? Let's step outside the paint. What's the field goal percentage then? It's asinine, right? It's horrendous, LeBron James' field goal percentage. But LeBron James is such a great finisher at the rim, but he's still 4-6 in the finals. See, he's the greatest finisher at the rim in NBA's history. He's a pass-first player, right? Carmelo Anthony just told us that he's the most pure scorer. So all of this stuff for LeBron James that he is the greatest at, but you're 4-6 in the finals. I don't get this. If you're that great at everything, then you should be winning and dominating everything then. I don't get it. The most pure scorer, right? He's the greatest finisher at the rim. Then how come you only have one scoring title to your name? One scoring title. You never averaged 30 on 50% shooting while playing all 82 games a day in your life. Never once, guys. A day in his life. He couldn't do it. But he's a pure scorer. He's the best finisher at the rim in NBA's history. You cannot be the greatest at something or be the greatest of the history of something when a stat was only kept since 97. The NBA started in 1947, guys. 1947. So what the hell are we talking about? Something that was kept 50 years later. 50 years? They didn't keep this stat? So LeBron James, the greatest finisher in NBA's history, even though his stat's been kept since the last 27 years. You see what I'm saying, guys? These guys don't know the game like that. Like I said, Wilt Chamberlain's a greater finisher than LeBron James at the rim all day, every day, guys. Shaquille O'Neal's percentage that they're trying to knock, be saying, oh, LeBron James almost as good as Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal was having like 2-3 guys draped all over him. Guys banging all over him. Guys grabbing on him, right? And Shaquille O'Neal was allowed to use his physicality, but they were also allowed to use physicality against Shaquille O'Neal. They were pummeling Shaq oftentimes, double-teaming Shaq oftentimes. Shaq, look at Shaq's field goal percentages. The dude is leading the league in field goal percentage many, many times. LeBron James ain't leading the league in field goal percentages. Like, what are we doing here, man? Because LeBron James can't shoot outside the paint. So you're talking about, oh, he's a great finisher at the rim. No, he's not. Because of some field goal percentage. Once again, the field goal percentage of the era LeBron James played. That's why you don't see anybody in here from the 2000s. The only guy on here from the 2000s is Shaquille O'Neal. There's no one else on here. It's all these current guys. Gobert, Howard, LeBron, Giannis, Jokic, Leonard. Like, come on, man. I think Jokic is better at the rim finishing than LeBron James is. When I watch Jokic play and he's close to that rim, I'm assuming he's making the shot. He's got the touch. To me, his touch is greater than LeBron James's touch. And I know Jokic is a big man. LeBron James is considered a perimeter guy. But once again, Jokic, to me, has a better touch around the rim, a greater finisher at the rim. He has been over the last 5 years or so. Like I said, LeBron James is allowed to travel, carry all over the place. We know a lot of these guys, everyone's allowed to do this kind of stuff. But this kind of stuff is benefiting LeBron James. This is why he's been able to still play and get these stats. Because he's able to use the traveling and the carries. That's helping him more as a perimeter guy, is it not? The offensive fouls, they don't call LeBron James. That's not helping his field goal percentage. Hell yeah, it is. If he's letting clear guys out of the way, he has an open layup half the time. Open dunks. How many times have you seen AOH put video footage out? LeBron James wide open dunks and layups. Wide open. And we've also, like I said, we've seen LeBron James miss many open layups. Many open layups. Like I said, I'll take Michael Jordan all day, every day finishing than LeBron James. I don't give a damn what the numbers say, man. Give me Michael Jordan all day, every day, especially in the clutch, finishing at the rim. LeBron James, man, like I said, nah, man. He be flopping out there. You graze LeBron James, he goes flying into the air. So once again, another part of his field goal percentage, LeBron James protects his field goal percentage. He's the only guy on this list that really worries about stats. He's the only guy on this list that I saw that's a guy who reads his stat sheet, a guy that protects his field goal percentage by hunting down specific shots and not taking certain kinds of shots, right? He'll pass to his teammates and let them chuck up a bad shot before he takes a bad shot to earn his field goal percentage. My goodness. It's part of the reason why you lose all the damn time, dude. You have your teammates out there doing all this nonsense, never being the best version of themselves. So as I said, guys, another weird channel, another weird page, Witness King James. LeBron James is the greatest finisher by far in NBA's history based off of a stat that was kept since 1997, guys. They probably still believe that LeBron James has that 10-point streak going too, right? And I'm sure they've excused every one of LeBron James' losses, right? They blame everybody else. These guys are weird, man. Like I said, look at these pages and channels. They don't attract real basketball fans. They're not real basketball fans. They can't educate you or give you any context or perspective. So why would you go back to these channels? And like I said, they have zero originality. GOAT James Kingdom. Witness King James. LBJ for King. I mean, my God, man. No originality. Like it's LeBron James fan base. Just a bunch of weird, soft, feminine dudes, man, that need to go outside and get some sun. Just, guys, stop. LeBron James is the greatest fisher by far, guys. Absolute joke. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.